What's up, everyone? This is El Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Return of the Obra Dinn. Last time, we began our investigation, finding out what exactly happened to the crew aboard the Obra Dinn. And we've at least managed to identify the fates of 3 people. The captain, the first mate, and the captain's wife. In this episode, we're gonna head back to present day and continue our investigation. Interesting. So that tells me how many people died? So the end happened... Interesting. The end happened between Azores, quite a bit off the coast of Spain, north of the Canary Islands. Okay. So I've managed to identify all of these people. Let's see. So there's the first mate. There's not really a whole lot else that we got, except there was this person who was basically cut in half during that Kracken attack. Let's go. Okay. So looking around, throwing a gun all over to this guy with like some sort of goat. Looks like this was when the Kraken attack just started, and that guy was torn asunder by the Kraken. Okay. Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. So that's the guy who got torn asunder. I mean, apparently I know enough information about him. And there's this guy, who I don't know enough information on to identify. Weird. I know enough to... Oh, hello. Someone else. And then it just brings me back to the book. Okay, well, I definitely know that he was basically... Well, he wasn't exactly crushed. He was torn asunder. Let's see. Eaten, illness, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, torn apart. There you go. By beast. By terrible beast. Apparently, I know enough about him that I could give him a name? Do I, though? I don't think so. All right. So this will show me where another corpse is. Cage. Okay. So, do I know enough information to identify this guy? I mean, there was nothing in indicating from his own event. Was it Martin? Huh. Okay. Bargain. Shall remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Okay, so there's a part of this that I don't know. Interesting. Who was she yelling at, though? Well, let's figure out what happened to this guy. Okay. So there's a massive explosion. Oh. Looks like he got caught in the rigging. Is that a person in there? I think that's the person who may have died. No, that's the person who died. Maybe I'm just... No, there is a person in there. So that's the person who got thrown in. But he got caught by the rigging. Let's see, there's this guy. Okay, so he was still alive when this happened. Huh. And I don't know enough about him. He also wasn't the one that said any of that. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure he exploded. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know the fates of anyone else. I apparently know the fate of this guy. I mean, if that's the case, then maybe he is Martin. Because there's no one else who seems to be immediately identifiable. Possibly. It's the only sort of identifiable feature. There was this person. Well, that's that guy, but I still don't really know his fate. Looks like there was someone else, too. Again, don't really know about these people. They were just kind of tangentially involved. Whereas that person got blown to smithereens. Okay. Well, doesn't look like anything else is available here. Right. Okay. In which case... Let's see, some of the cannons. Dishes? Nope. Locked for now. Ooh, someone got crushed by a cannon. looks like this is when the Kraken attacked. Okay. Apparently I know enough about this guy. Don't know about him. That person looked like they were dead. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else in here. Oh no, these two guys. Who were on their way up. Huh. Well, alright then. Door was open there. So that's good to know. Maybe it'll be open when I get back to the present. Okay, so I don't know enough to identify him. But I definitely know that he got crushed by a cannon. Well, he calls the guy Sir. Which I assume is this guy. Is he the bosun? Maybe. If I want to go back to the beginning, just so I can remember, let's see, charge of the general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. So it could be that. No. Possibly a gunner. So that might be that guy, Christian Wolf. Okay. Well, if he is the gunner, we'll find out. Ah, yes, that guy. Alright, let's suck up his soul juices. I mean, in some morbid way, it is kind of just absorbing part of their soul. Apparently I can walk over that. Oof. Alright, well, this is where he laid. Let's find out what happened. What? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. So he fired the cannon, the Kraken grabbed the cannon, moved it, and it fired to hit him. Oh, God, that's an awful way to go. Jeez. There's everyone else just trying to fire cannon at the Kraken. Oh, God, that is an awful way to go. And I'm too far away to head back up deck. Yikes. Doesn't look like any other doors were open, though. That... kind of hope that he just died instantly. Otherwise, oh, God. Ugh. Okay. Oh, there were two people who died in that? Okay. So that's that guy. Who was the other person who got killed? Oh. Is that them? I can't tell. Oh. Okay, so he was apparently down here before he went up deck. 1, 2, 3. Okay, interesting. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, simple enough. Soul juices go! Oh, God. Huh. Okay. So it looks like he got... God, how did he die? That's kind of ambiguous. And then there's our dead fellow. Yeah, that's hard to... That's kind of hard to really distinguish. Were they crushed by the cannon or crushed by the Kracken? There's the other end. That is someone we haven't seen yet. Oh, God. Okay. Well, then. This is getting a lot more complicated than than just the last chapter, because that was pretty self-explanatory. This is definitely a lot more trickier. Okay, so specifically talking about him. Okay. Still, where exactly is this guy? Okay, so that poor soul got freaking shot by a cannon. By the beast? Actually, I'm not quite sure that's accurate. And there's this guy. He was definitely crushed. I mean, I guess it was technically by the cannon. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's the cannon that crushed him, not the Kracken. There's this guy. And he was the one who was shot. Okay, so he was technically shot by the other guy. And then there's this guy. And I still don't know anything about him or where he was. Okay. Where exactly is the door out of here? Actually, that's... Oh, there it is. Okay, well, there's definitely a lot of information here. And I'm gonna try not to go too far ahead, just to kind of take in, viewer, you know, just in case you guys catch something that I didn't. Okay. So... Well, this way was open, right? Yeah. Well, something happened here. Oh. Looks like he was out drinking. ES. Is that who this guy is? Okay, so identifying him will be simple enough. Okay. So there was someone out over here who heard it. Most likely, like, the chef? And then everyone else is just kind of... 43, 44. Ah, interesting. Looks like they're bunk numbers. Guys enjoying a meal. So this was right when the Kraken struck. So ES was the first one to basically get killed by the Kraken. Okay, that is good to know. Very good to know. Plus the fact that his initials are there, and that's his identifying feature. That makes things at least a little bit easier. Technically not the first one. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So ES, that's simple enough. I just need to find someone. Edward Spratt. And he was crushed by a beast. So that one's at least easy. Yeah, no conversation there. 13 others present. Huh? Who else died? Above? Huh. Alright. Looks like I get to see where this first started. Where's the soul juice? Where's the soul juice? Oh. I got ahead of myself. So apparently the soul juice doesn't go unless I'm nearby. Well, that's good to know. What the hell? What is that? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I've at least can figure out how this poor guy died.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Ooh. Interesting. So there were a few people involved in this. Okay, I know enough about him. Is he the Danish guy? I feel like he's the Danish guy that was speaking. There's this guy we don't really know much about. And then this guy, who we also don't know anything about. Okay. And then an animal. Okay, and there's a door out of here. Okay. Well, I at least know something. Apparently I know enough to identify both of these two. Okay. Huh. Okay, so the guy that got hit and died tried to talk to that other guy. Apparently this guy is Danish. Let's see. Someone else said no cause for trouble. And the guy who attacked had a brother. Interesting. All I know is that he's Danish. Let's see. Italy, England, Formosa. I'm guessing, unless he's the only guy from Sweden. China, Russia. No. Danish are from Denmark. Swedes are from Sweden. Is he the only guy from Denmark? Let's see. Denmark. Yeah, he's the only guy from Denmark. Okay, well that makes things a little bit easier. And he was basically clubbed by... that's the thing. I need to know who the other guy it was. I mean, he said he had a brother, and that brother died, but this is so far the earliest part of the timeline. Okay, and it's this guy. Hello. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means that it'll be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Okay, so he's gonna be hard to figure out. I have not seen him die yet. All I know is that he has a brother. Oh god, there's so many people. So many last names. It's gonna be hard to keep track of, like, all of them. Especially if they're not, like... Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be really hard. Okay. So at least I was able to figure out him, but I don't know who attacked him. So that's the main problem. Like, he was clubbed. The problem is I don't know his assailant. All I know is that he had a brother and his brother died. Disappearances. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates can be cataloged here. Okay. So it looks like this guy escaped. Oh, but... Oh, okay. So if they're alive, I need to know where they went off to. Only there was like an unknown thing. Yeah, so I know he's alive somewhere, but I don't know where he went. There's any number of different people here, though. Apparently there's a few others who I can identify. Where was he? Oh, okay. He was there with Abigail. Okay. Unfortunately, like, I really don't know the fate of a lot of these people. Like, I can't identify him. Apparently, I can identify this guy. Probably as some sort of gunner, but... Passenger, steward, top man, midship. Yeah, hard to tell. Okay, so he perished there. His first... So he was first here. Wait, if he was here... Hold up. I actually might be able to deduce his identity. Okay, so that's the guy I'm looking for. If I go back to... Okay. Starting to run a little bit low on time, but I want to go back to where the artist was killed. Okay. So, I need to figure out where he was. That's not who I'm looking for. That's also not who I'm looking for. Well, that's... Okay, so that's the gunner. And... Oh. Interesting. So he was talking to the gunner. Would he be the gunner's mate then? Possibly. Okay. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's hard to identify anyone else because... I mean, they've got tags here, which leads me to believe that this is like their specific spot. But without any... I can't even examine them, that's the problem. And there are these two guys. 41. So one of these guys is number 41. The other... I don't know. So, number 41 would be Wei Li, a top man from China. I mean, judging by his portrait, he definitely looks to be Chinese. What about the guy here? If he's not readily identifiable... And it would also make sense. They just gone out from their bunks and they took their different sides of the table. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, I can definitely identify this guy. This is Wei Li. Okay. I don't know what happened to him, though. Or at least I can identify him, so that's good. There's also this guy. I mean, you don't have sufficient information to determine this person's identity. Okay, so I guess he's not the chef. Well, darn. I thought maybe I could get something else. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so that was... definitely getting a lot of information, but not all of it is explicitly clear. I mean, we've at least seen every part that we can from the Kracken attack, but not everyone's death is clear-cut. Okay, well, we'll just have to examine more next time. So, next time on Let's Play, Return of the Obra Dinn. We've still got quite a bit of work to do. I mean, we haven't definitively figured out anyone else's identities, though we've come pretty close to identifying some. But we need to get 3 in order to get conclusive evidence to it. So, until then, we're just going to have to keep pressing on. Looks like there's more over this way, though. Not entirely sure if there's actually anything of worth back here, though. Doesn't seem like it. But at any rate, we'll just keep on looking for more clues. And just trying to find what happened to all these people. So until then, everyone, take care.